What's going on, guys? Austin FFA here, or Luna. So, today I have a very funny story for you. Or not, this isn't funny. Why the fuck did I just say it was funny? It's not hilarious at all. It's serious, and it's something that I need to get out of the way because I've been waiting to tell this for a while. I don't tell a lot of violent stories on this channel. It's because I was never into doing those. But, I just think I needed to tell this because it's a experience in my life that I'm actually half proud of and half not proud of. So I'm going to get into this because I have something to go work on after this for videos. Tomorrow I'm starting a new series, and it involves really crazy stories, and I really want you guys to check it out. Tomorrow is going to be a 3-part series, and it's going to be crazy. So make sure you make sure you watch tomorrow's video because tomorrow is going to be a great video. But today's story is called Punching a Bully in the Face. Now, this happened years ago, like in the beginning of middle school, I think 6th grade. So this happened a very long time ago. And it was more towards the days where I was just kind of an idiot. So I'm going to get into this. So in 6th grade, in the beginning of 6th grade, I had a few friends at my particular school. This was actually when I was finishing up at a private school. I've mentioned in commentaries before that I used to go to a private school, but I no longer go to that school because I just don't like private school. It's not my thing. So I went to this private school, and you had to wear a uniform, and you had to, everyone had to look the same. That way no one could get fucked with. But there was a lot of really mean kids at this school, and I got picked on quite a few times, but it never really lasted long because I would always be that idiot. Like, I'd always be that kid to fucking retaliate and give them hell. So and yeah, I was getting, I guess you could say, bullied, and it just wasn't a fun time for me. So one kid in particular in the class was a fucking bitch, and what I mean by that is he would come up to me and he would make fun of everything about me. He would be like, "Yo, you're a faggot, you have gay hair, you're a fucking nerd, you're a pussy." Like, keep in mind, guys, 6th grade. 6th grade, and he's using this language. So he would come up to me and literally say, "Yo, you're gay. You're gay, you're a homo. You're a homo." Like, I was just like, "Oh, thanks, bro." Like, I just didn't care. Because you guys know, I give no fucks. Like, if anyone has the most not give a fuck about them, it's me. I don't care about my appearance. I can go out of the house fucking naked and not give a shit what anyone thinks. And that's how I think everyone should be. Don't think about what other people care about you, because that's going to make you self-conscious and you don't feel good about yourself that way. But this kid in particular never bothered me. He was a fucking dick, but I never gave a shit. But then he did something that crossed the line in my eyes. There was a kid in our class, I'm not going to give his name out, but he had a severe issue in his head. I don't know I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was something along the lines of Asperger's, if you've ever heard of that. It's been on South Park. They made fun of it. It's basically a disability, and it can really impact your life. And it's shitty because a lot of bullies thrive on this disability. And it's really sad to see that people who can't help what they were born with get made fun of. It's really fucked up. So this kid went up to this kid with a disability and said, "You look like a faggot." And the kid's like, "What? What do you mean?" And he's like, "You look like a faggot." And this kid didn't even know what he was saying. The kid with the disability had no idea what he was saying. And I'm just sitting here watching. Everyone's circling around. Everyone's watching this kid make fun of him. He's like, "You're a retard. You're a stupid fucking retard." And I went up to him and I turned him around and I was like, "What did you just say to that kid?" Like, I was furious. I have never been so angry in my entire life. This is something that will literally, I will always remember the envious, most painful, most anger. I was so enraged at this kid. I wanted to fucking kill him. I was like, "What the fuck did you just say to that kid?" I was in 6th grade, keep in mind, guys. I was a weak motherfucker, and I still kind of am, but like, I was so mad, I felt like I could lift a train. I was like, "What the fuck did you just say to that kid?" And he turned around and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here, homo." And I just immediately, no thoughts, no holding back, I wound up and fucking popped him. I was so pissed. Like, I've said it before, I don't get into, like, fights, but this wasn't even a fight. I fucking dropped this kid. I was so pissed. And keep in mind, this kid was pretty scrawny, so he was in no whatsoever. He could not talk shit about anyone. So I punched him in the face. I aimed right for the fucking nose. Right to the nose. Bam. And he fucking fell. He fell flat on the ground. It felt so good, because you guys don't know how upset I was. I was so mad that this kid was doing this. Like, I grew up with friends who had disability. Like, I had a friend who had a disability, and I watched that shit. It's sad. And if you were, like, that low to make fun of someone with a disability, I seriously, I have no words for you. You're a fucking disgrace. Like, that is horrible. So I punched him. And he pushed me back, which is kind of funny. He fell on the ground, flat on his back, got up really quick, and then attempted to push me. And when he pushed me, he attempted to kick me in the shin. And when he kicked me in the shin, I just lifted my leg, so he missed. And then I punched him again. And I continued to. I was so pissed. I kept going and going at this kid's face. And it's not my proudest moment whatsoever. I'm not proud at all. But I was so envious. I was so pissed. I can't even put into words how mad I was at this dude. And I continued to just punch him. And all I remember from that point on is a lunch monitor breaking us up. And they sat me in the principal's office. You know, he's like, well, Austin, what'd you do wrong? And I just remember saying, I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. I fought for what was right. He's like, no, fighting isn't right at all. I'm like, no, in this situation, it definitely was. And from that day on, I looked at it the same way every day. I looked out for that kid. I felt bad for him. Like, I saw him get made fun of previous times, and I couldn't do anything about it because I was scared to, but this time it was just something I had to do. But I'm really not proud of it. Let me know if you guys have ever had to deal with bullying or anything in your schools. I really hope you do. But anyway, this has been Austin FFA Luna. I just wanted to share this experience. I love you guys. Peace out, everyone. Leave a like. Bye.